Apex Contemporary Dance Theater is a professional performing company based in the Parker-Douglas County area, and our main focus is performing.
We hire professional dancers and we pay them to do large venue performances as well as some small venue performances. We also do a lot of educational outreach, so teaching and performing for the kids in the schools. Dancing on the Shoulders of Giants is a Dancing Through History program that we put together to bring into the schools to just infuse history with dancing so that the kids can have another visual of how to learn it.
We picked three major key events in history, one being the Wright brothers, the other one being Native American culture, and the third one being women's issues throughout the whole last century. It can be performed in a theater, but at the same time that dance concert can be taken into schools and we can teach history and dance movement at the same time to the students. So the students will be able to learn movement from the piece, simplified movement from the piece. They'll get an idea of what the movements mean, what the ideas behind those movements are. And then the culmination of the whole project will be that the students will be able to see the full performance of the company performing the work.
It helped me remember the show, and we did some of the same movements, so I thought that was cool that we got to learn part of the show.
This does help me understand the performance more. I think it was very cool that we had the opportunity to learn some of the performance that they did.
There's a syllabus that goes with it. For instance, there's a syllabus about flight, about how the Wright brothers created their airplane.
So for instance, we can walk the kids through how an airplane moves. And we can walk through roll and tilt and pitch.
I learned how the airplanes move around and how they're able to turn.
And it was really cool because we got to actually feel like we were flying, like we were actually an airplane. We got to do all this, and we had to twist our hands and our body, and we got to do this.
And we built paper airplanes to show how it worked, and we also did movements with our bodies.
The students get a hands-on relationship with what they're learning. They're keyed in to how an airplane tilts or rolls because they felt their body tilt this way and then they move this way, and their engine is their legs and their heart. There's a lot of education that can be brought in.
Same thing with the Native American piece. There's a lot of their ceremonies, a lot of their spirit connection with the land around them. All of these different things go into a full piece.
Well, I learned that every night after they hunted, they would come back and tell about their stories that they did that day.
They used movements to tell their story of the day, like spears and deers and birds.
We chose Parker for the most part because it is a main hub for the arts currently. There's a huge Parker Artists Guild. There's lots of support in the town. And there's a need out here. There's no professional performing company down in Douglas County, and we just really wanted to bring it here. And when somebody talks about Parker, they can now say, we have a professional dance company. And on the flip side of that, whenever we go and travel tour, we can say we are from Parker.